Alrighty. That was kind of weird, wasn't it?
Oh.
That was a dead segue. I don't know what happened there. Trying this new software here. Good evening, everybody. We're coming from the In the Shadows Entertainment Group Studio C. As you can see, we're in the studio. And this is the first time we have literally gone live with YouTube.
Yep.
Normally we do stuff via Facebook and things like that, but we just figured we'd try something new. So if you like what you see, go ahead and like and subscribe. And what are we going to talk about tonight? While I fix your mic over here because I haven't heard you talk yet.
Can you hear me now?
Ooh, that's nice and loud. Yeah, I can hear you. So,
what can we talk about tonight?
I don't know.
I could touch on the one subject we were talking about yesterday, which, this is an open-ended conversation. If anybody is watching us and would like to chime in on your opinion about this,
if I could figure out how to get the chat to work.
Do you think haunted locations or places can cause behaviorism in children?
And why did you come up with that?
Because someone had said something about sometime that this person thought that maybe her child's affliction of behaviorisms in certain locations changes as being more hostile, more aggressive, and also he has night terrors, and she says it only happens in certain places, not everywhere. But the question is, can that feasibly she has opened up a subject to where, is this a possibility that can actually happen? Can an environment that has a spirit in it or a ghost in it can cause a child to be kind of having, I don't know how to explain it, being, somewhat violent, somewhat aggressive, doesn't understand, acceptance between a balance in the room? Would the behaviorism, especially if it was another child, maybe if it was a ghost child that was interacting with the other child, I wouldn't think of it being a possession or an or oppression or anything to that effect.
Right.
But can this be an actual possibility?
So you're saying that someone's kid is acting out and they're trying to blame it on a ghost?
Yes.
Yeah,
but
I don't think so.
Well, could it be a factor though? Could it be something in of its environment that's causing it? This location that we're talking about does have a woman in her elderly age, and there's
I know she's elderly
because they've done some, and I've. It's my job.
Well, there you go, folks. Her job is haunted.
Yes, it is. And we know that there's things there, and so this is associated with that. But there is, at least I know, children there that mess with everything in the building. Just because I've heard stories before I even get there in the morning when someone opens the door and they're the only one there waiting for everybody else to show up. And so, but yeah.
Wow. So have you actually gone in there and done an investigation brought some of the tools in, like your Eddie or...
Yeah.
And how did that go for you?
Well, besides freaking like half of the people out, because it's always interesting when they hire somebody, they go in there and goes, so this is the ghost hunter. Now, we're not saying the building is haunted, but it's amazing how I gain like a small percentage of my friends are from work and from parents from work that have like find out, oh, you're a ghost hunter. When can I go on a ghost hunt with you? I'm like,
Oh,
no. And then if they have a situation at work, they'll say, Paula, come in here and have a little talk with this person. I said, I am a ghost hunter, not a ghostbuster. I'm not there to like trap something and walk outside with it until it can go away.
And you're not the ghost whisperer?
No.
No ghost whisperer?
I mean, every room in the building does have issues. We've had toys that were on shelves get thrown at us. We've had clocks get taken off the wall. We've had, for some reason, we can't keep time clocks at work. We go through them like crazy. Like from 6 months to a year, we have to go through a new time clock.
Oh, my God.
And because the time clock becomes obsessive, like the first one that got replaced, it just kept going off and kept going off and kept going off, and it acted like someone had picked up a card, and because we were old fashioned, we have the whole put it in the top and then it goes and then it comes out. Yeah, as we have that kind of time card situation.
Oh my.
And so we're hearing that throughout the building, and someone is like messing with the time card. And so that one got replaced. They put a second one in right in the same spot. And it lasted about 4 months, and it started doing the same thing. So we thought maybe it's interfering with some lines right here because there is like the main central unit comes in for the telephone line and all that stuff. So we thought maybe we need to move it somewhere else. So they moved it across the room away from all that. No interference where it's at. 4 months later, the machine just quit working. It did not want to do nothing. We had ended up writing in our times for about 2 weeks until they got us another machine. So we're now on number 4 machine in the past 2 years.
Oh, my God.
At work. So, yeah, and we've had, like I said, some strange things go on. People get their name called out.
Yeah.
The woman that opens up at work in the morning, she goes to the kitchen, gets a few things ready in the morning so that, when we come in, it's already done.
Right.
And she says, I get my name called. Or I feel like someone's over my shoulder and I turn around and they're not there. And it's interesting. It's always interesting. Toys go off randomly by themselves.
Okay.
Nobody's in the back. Lights haven't even been turned on in the back yet. So,
yeah. Well, I can't say my job is like that.
Well, your job had an actual documented death in it.
Yeah. We had a guy that died in a stairwell with his dog. That's very sad. But the place originally was a clothing building. And then it became a tobacco building, and now it's our building. But yeah, there has been documented proof that there was an old man that stayed in the stairwell, and he basically passed in the stairwell, and his dog stayed with him. You know how dogs are; they're like man's best friend. They'll always be around you. Speaking of, don't even know where mine's at.
Oh, he's probably running around.
No, he was up there. But yeah, the dog stayed there. And speaking of, I read a story a couple days ago. There was an old man that I wouldn't say recently passed, but I'm trying to figure out exactly where it was. I think it was somewhere in Pennsylvania or something like that. The grandfather passed, and he loved his dog. He loved his dog more than anything. And when they buried him, the dog ran out of the house, ran away, and they couldn't find him. They searched for him for weeks. They couldn't find him, and all of a sudden they got a phone call from, I don't know if they call him a grave digger or someone that works in the cemetery.
Yeah.
The dog dug a hole under the tombstone and buried itself right on top of the grandfather.
Aww.
He refused to eat, drink. They brought the dog back home. Next thing you know, he took off and ran back to the same place. They covered up the hole. The dog dug the hole back out. So, sad part is the dog refused to eat and drink and died in the hole right above his grandfather, right above the grandfather. So, yeah, I mean, man's best friend.
No. Well, there's the lady, which I don't know whatever became of the story, but this is back. The whole dog situation kind of brings us back of. This happened, I guess about. It was in Kentucky. It was not very far from here.
Right.
It was like in late 80s, early 90s. There was a lady and her husband had an obsession with. It's kind of like the same scenario of a dog and her husband, but she was still alive. But they were. He was a mutual. He loved both of his human parents. Well, the father had. Speaking of, there's your.
My furry son came downstairs.
Anyway, he.
He's gonna say hi.
Okay, well, yeah. Anyway, he had passed away, and so it was left with the mom and the dog. And she had bought a huge plot to where, if any of her family members, like her children or whatever, had passed away, they'd have a spot to bury.
Right.
Okay, well, he had already passed away. 4 years later, the dog passed away. She buried the dog in the cemetery next to him.
Yep.
It caused a big, huge fight because nobody really knew about the dog being buried there until, she had already bought the plot. Whatever she does to the plot, it's her business. It's her.
Right.
It's her. She's already paid for it. It's all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she said that she wanted a private burial. She actually bought a coffin for the dog and a vault. I mean, she literally buried it just like she would bury, a person.
So they dug it themselves, or
no? She paid for the opening and the closing of the grave, but she just didn't have
But she didn't say what was.
She just didn't say a big elaborate funeral of anything. And so they buried it. She had a small, graveside service for her and her kids and, whoever loved the dog.
Right.
And so this was all set, and this was like, I guess it was like 3 or 4 months later after the dog and buried him and everything, she had bought a tombstone plot.
Mm-hmm.
And she came out there to have it set, and it was a big one that would had her husband and a spot for when she passed away. They just add that information to it, and in the middle was the dog. Mm-hmm. Well, when they found out that it's dog, people saw the tombstone, like the town people would come in and visit the graves or whatever. Yeah, they got severely ticked because they found out there was a dog buried in the cemetery.
Yeah, but how did they find out it was a dog? I mean,
I guess it had a dog name, like.
Here lies Fido?
Something to that effect. I don't remember what the dog's name was, but it ended up being a big, huge issue, and they fought for it like for a long time. I don't know if she had the right, if she got to keep the rights of keeping the dog in the cemetery or not. We never ever heard the finishing story of that whole situation, but it happened in Union County, Kentucky.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, as long as they explained what was going on, maybe the person was lenient. I don't know,
but I mean, technically speaking, it was a split and divide situation. I'm over here. She properly, took care of the dog. I mean, it wasn't like she just went out there with a shovel, dug a hole, and, threw a dog in the hole and shoved it back up, and boom, there he was at. But anyway.
Just making sure he's not over there.
Oh.
He'd be like, huh? You're not putting me in a hole?
No, he's already running around again.
I don't know what he's doing.
He likes to lay at the top of the stairs. That's his thing.
I don't know why. Right here, it's nice and cool. Studio stays, 65 degrees?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-mm-mm. So anyway, we just decided to come on and go live and probably do a Q&A. We're just sitting there conversing back and forth, talking about this, man's best friend. People take care of their dogs. They love their dogs. They treat them like they're part of the family. I mean, my dog, Drake, he, in the morning, he will refuse to eat until I walk upstairs. Then he'll just go to town. So, yeah, I don't know why he does that.
Or if I'm just home and because me and him, both of us, we work all day.
Yeah.
And so when we come in, like if I have a day off in the middle of the week and he's at work, he will like walk around and mosey around and mope. And then we have a gate system downstairs, so he doesn't roam everywhere downstairs. And so when I put the gate up, when I open the door and put the gate up, he's like, "Oh, cool, Daddy's home," and he'll run downstairs to where we're at. And if he realizes that Daddy's home, and then he just gets real mad, and he'll go back up the stairs. And we have this cross T upstairs to where the one section takes you to the front door, the other section takes you to the kitchen, and the other one takes you to the hallway.
Right. Right.
And he'll lay there in that cross T to where he can see the front door, he can see his food bowl, and he can see the hallway, and then he can see the stairs.
And then I get this video from her walking slowly up the stairs as she pans, and then boom, there he is looking at her. What? So, anyway, for those of you that are watching, if you have any questions for us, if you know who we are, we can introduce who we are. I'm Gavin Kelly. This is my wife, Paula Kelly. We are the owners of In the Shadows Entertainment Group, which is a production company based here in Paducah, Kentucky. And we've actually done some filming for TV shows. We were working on a movie for the longest time, and things just happen. We're unable to finish the movie. But it's still not dead yet. We've got some ideas for it. We'll just see what happens. But you've probably seen some of our works. It's currently playing on Amazon. It's the Paranormal Journey to the Unknown. There's 4 episodes. Let's see. We also have... hey, there's Denise. How are you doing, Denise? Denise Pridemore.
Ah.
And we basically started filming for a bunch of other shows. We have a total of 4 shows coming out soon. Abandoned Paranormal Road Trip, which is really cool. We have filmed at abandoned locations where they filmed a TV show or a movie. And the local places we've already been is... damn, where did we go? Oh, Spectre.
Yeah.
Where is that?
That's in Alabama.
Oh, I know that. It's an island.
Oh, I didn't remember the name of the island.
Gee, I don't remember that either. But there's an island where they filmed Big Fish. And if you watch the teaser trailer for Abandoned Paranormal Road Trip, you can actually see parts of the episode of the Big Fish movie set. I basically show what it looks like now and what it looked like when it was a movie. We've also been out to Shreveport, Louisiana, to the Salem movies TV show set. That show was really good. I like Salem. That was pretty good. And then made our way on out to a location which we really can't say, but it's on an Air Force field, and where they filmed Patriot games, or Patriot Day.
Patriot Day.
Patriot Day with Mark Wahlberg. It's the entire block when they were trying to track down the marathon bomber or something like that. Still fighting with health issues. Alive and complaining. Well, this one over here, she had an issue earlier today. $536 later, they come and tell her, "Oh, it's a smudge on your..." What was it?
It's a mammogram.
That's it. It's a smudge.
I had a mammogram done last week. I had to have all my yearly crap done. You hate? I hate sometimes being a female.
Me too. Ow.
because of the fact that we go through so much more crap than men do. I'm sorry, but they do. And so we had to go do the whole yearly thing every year. And so I had to go do a mammogram. 2 days later, they call me back. Oh, we found something. We're going to have to schedule in. Can you come in next week? And I'm over here going, you found something? Great. Anything else go wrong in my life?
Probably.
So I'm one of those that you don't tell me there's something wrong with me and you can't give me a definite answer. It causes me to have an anxiety issue.
Right.
So I end up all through the weekend, because this was like last Thursday that they called me, all through the weekend, all through this week till this day. She goes, okay, we're going to go in and we're going to redo that one area and making sure to figure out what it is. And if we need to go any further to an ultrasound and a biopsy. She was telling me all this long list of crap. And we're going to make you stay here until we can get an answer.
All the big words.
And I'm over here going, oh, great. I'm just thinking of the worst in my head. And she goes, and then if it's really something that we need to tell you, we're going to pull you and put you in that closet by yourself, and we'll tell you what it is.
Wait, what? They're going to put you in a closet?
Oh, they put me in a closet.
Why'd you have to, wait. What?
Because I have to go in a closet to take my shirt and my bra off, and they give me this little flimsy robe, which is basically a backwards gown that they give you like in the ER.
Yeah.
But you got to have, instead of having it closed in the back, you have to have it in the front.
Okay.
So you go in there to take and put your little gown on. You come out and sit in the little chairs, and you hold it like this
Lord
until they call you to go.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
See, I told you. Well, then I'm sitting there for at least a good 5 or 10 minutes, and then she comes back in. She goes, I need to see you in the closet. And I'm like, oh, heck.
Okay, so now there's you and this other person in the closet?
Me and the nurse is in the closet.
Were you playing spin the bottle?
No.
Okay, just checking.
So we go in the closet, and we talk about the situation at hand, and she politely tells me, oh, we're going to find out there's nothing wrong with you, and that I guess the first mammogram was just a smudge or some kind of something on the lens or on the thing. There's nothing wrong with you. It just matches perfectly fine like your previous mammograms that you've had done with us in the recent years. That will be $568, please.
I would have been like, nope. Here's my invoice. You can pay me for telling me there's a smudge on it and making me come back.
So that's yeah. And I still have a couple more tests I have to go through later on next month. That's basically, I just hate being a female sometimes.
All right. Well, we got some more viewers in here. If you happen to have any questions for us, go ahead and drop them in the chat box, and we will answer them as quickly as we can. Give us a thumbs up if you know who we are. And if you don't know who we are, put that in the chat, and we'll go ahead and tell you who we are. We're not like famous or anything. Are you famous?
No.
No. You're not?
I don't know.
You've been on TV, haven't you? I've seen you on TV.
I was a little girl.
No, I haven't seen that. Nope, can't say I've seen that. So, but anyway, I don't know. You've probably seen me. I've been in a lot of TV shows and movies. I think the best one and my favorite one is Sony Pictures' Country Strong with Tim McGraw and Gwen Paltrow. I was Leighton Meester's roadie. So me and Santiago Carrillo, guy from Walking Dead, we both played in the same movie. It's kind of cool. And we're also slated, for a movie sometime this year. Me and him are going to be playing. Oh gosh, I can't say much about it. Damn. I gotta learn to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Damn. So, yeah. But anyway, you've probably seen me in Growing Pains. Just so many things. Paranormal Journey, of course. Truth or Legends is our latest show that we got out. First episode, you can actually watch that on Paraflix, also Roku TV, Apple TV, Fire TV, Amazon. I think I'm missing one. Am I missing one? Apple, Fire, Google, Roku. I don't know, too many. But, yeah, if you guys go ahead and subscribe to Paraflix, you can actually watch a lot of paranormal TV shows. Paraflix is basically the Netflix of paranormal. Denise's phone died. Well, that's not good.
See, she has her moments too.
Yeah.
We all have our moments.
Yeah. Electronics die all the time. Yep. So, well, I know a lot of you probably don't know this, but I am currently going for my bachelor's degree in digital cinematography at Full Sail University. I've already started my classes, and I'm also going to go for my master's in film and production. You have me on the big screen. How big is the big screen? A 55-inch TV? That's about as big as my ego gets. No, just kidding. Oh, man, we haven't done this in a while. Well, of course, we've never done it live on YouTube before, but we have done a lot of Facebook Lives. I mean,
And we had our podcast.
Yeah, we have a podcast. What's it called? Phantasmic Journey Podcast. There we go. I thought you knew that.
I'm tired.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, we talk everything paranormal. We talk to a lot of paranormal paracelebs. We've talked to authors, gear designers. We're kind of going to switch it up a little for our next podcast. When it does come back out, we're going to be talking to TV show actors and actresses, movies, actors and actresses, possibly some musicians, maybe. But we really want to talk to the TV stars and the movie stars, because we got a bunch slated that want to do it. We just got to get the okay. And, I mean, we're talking about, let's see, who are the ones we talked to? Rob Lowe will be one. Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki, Misha Collins. Trying to get a hold of, gosh, we saw him at Scarefest. He just came into Scarefest. I cannot believe he showed up. The guy that plays Bobby Singer, Supernatural. What the heck was his name?
Was his last name Weaver?
No, I don't know. But yeah, he walked into Scarefest last year. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy crap, that's damn, don't know his name. I recognize him though.
Isn't his name Jim or something?
Jim Brewer?
Yeah, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Chris Houston knows who he is. You guys need to come back on. Yeah, I know. We used to do a lot of podcasts throughout the years. I mean, we've been on talk shows, we've been on radio shows, podcasts. We miss it. It's been a while. Just got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, working full time, also editing TV shows. I've actually brought on 2 editors that helping with getting the shows out. So we are hoping that 2 seasons of Truth or Legends in Your Hometown comes out pretty soon. We've got two episodes currently. Jim Beaver, yeah, that's the guy.
I knew it was Jim. I was thinking Jim popped in my head.
Well, I knew it was Jim. I just didn't know the last name. How did I come up with Brewer? Well, I mean, Beaver, Brewer, yeah, kind of looks alike. But, yeah, he waltzed into Scarefest last year, and I don't think really anybody recognized him. He had a ball cap on, and I'm just like, oh, man. But we were in line getting ready to walk the black carpet. So, let's see, what was his name? The one that was in front of us. It was Ramey. What's his last name? Ramey?
Remy?
Huh?
You mean Remy?
Remy, yeah. What was his first name? Crap. He introduced himself to us.
I know. You know I've slept since then, right?
And then we had Kane Hodder in front of us.
Yeah.
Robert Mukes was in front of us. It was Remy. And then there was another guy. Oh, gosh. We met so many that night. It was unreal. But, yeah, Jim walked in as we were about to head out to the black carpet. But I don't know where he went because I didn't see him when we got back. Because after we got done with the black carpet, we went back to our booth. So, but, yeah, if you guys are coming out this year, Scarefest, I believe the main attraction is...
Freddy Cougar.
Yeah, well, what's his name?
Logan.
Huh?
Who?
Blah, 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 blah.
Lulin?
What?
Last name. I remember last
England.
name.
England.
Is it England?
Robert England.
Robert England.
Yeah. Freddy Krueger is going to be there. And of course, with Kane Hodder, Robert Mukes, a whole bunch of people. Yeah, Scarefest is awesome. You ought to go, Denise. Oh, there goes my dog. He's yapping. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. We're going to be on the paranormal celeb side. So we'll be there with ghost hunters and a bunch of other folks that are there, which hasn't been named yet because they're waiting on contracts.
Yeah. Well, Dave Schrader's.
Well, yeah, Dave Schrader, he's already been announced.
Yeah, he's going to be there.
So, but we're hoping that there could be, a lot more ones there. I know, unfortunately, there's been a lot of, I don't want to say bad blood, but a lot of events lately have been stiffing the talent. And I can actually say one of them that we were at, the person up and basically fled, took the money and left, gone. Nobody got paid. They wound up getting IOUs and none of them saw a red cent. And the sad thing is for, first-time showrunners that come to the event, they're all excited because they get to meet people, take pictures, sell merchandise. But when they don't get paid for being an appearance there, that kind of puts a bad taste in their mouth. And when someone else approaches them and says, hey, do you want to come to our convention? They're going to be kind of like, eh. I mean, it happened in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it happened in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And it just didn't happen to, regular YouTubers or streamers. It happened to the big guys.
Yeah, because that one just started going to conventions. And the first two conventions to be conventions that did not
pay them.
Yep.
So they were like, I'm not really sure. I mean, even if it was just a minimal amount, it doesn't matter. They were contracted to get paid and to make their appearance. But yeah, that didn't happen. So we're hoping that, Scarefest has an awesome reputation. I've never heard anything bad about it. We've been there 3 times. This is going to be our 4th time there. We love Scarefest. Brandon does an awesome job. Wes is a great MC, although he looks kind of funky in the costumes that he wears over there. But, yeah, Scarefest is awesome. I mean, I think Scarefest is probably the best paranormal horror convention there is. I mean, people flock to that thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, man. Nick Groff was there last year, which was really cool.
Yeah.
He went and got married and then drove all the way over to Scarefest, and he showed up, on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, no, they came...
No, Saturday or Sunday?
No, they came in late Friday night.
Friday night, okay. Well, they didn't stay very long on Friday. It was Saturday they were there.
Yeah, Saturday they were there.
But yeah, he came by our booth, took pictures. We all talked because a long time ago, we were actually signed to VidiSpace for Truth or Legends, and it didn't really pan out. So now we're with Paraflix. But before that, we had Nick Groff on our podcast, which was really neat.
Yeah.
He's got a lot to say. He has a lot of experience.
Oh, you can get him started talking. He will never shut up.
I
mean,
I told him, I was like, you can come on for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever you want to do. He's like, well, I can only do like maybe 45 minutes. It was 2 hours.
yeah.
I mean, once we all got to talking and about experiences and filming TV shows and locations, I mean, he had a blast. We were just on and on and on and just kept on talking. Of course, nothing beats the time when we talked to Doogie from Tennessee Race Chasers, and there's a ghost chicken. That was funny. We heard it. He didn't hear it. We had a couple of our listeners say, did you just hear a chicken? So I had to ask Doogie, I'm like, do you got chickens? And he goes, I got a frozen one in the freezer by the name of Tyson.
Yeah.
So during our commercial break, I went ahead and saved that audio file and sent it to him. And sure enough, while he was talking, there was a cluck. There was a ghost chicken. We don't have chickens. And at our old place, we didn't have chickens. And, of course, his chicken was frozen in the freezer. So, I don't know. But it was really bizarre. So, anybody in the chat want to ask us a question, just drop it in the chat, and we will try to answer it the best we can. Otherwise, we're just going to keep on babbling, talking about anything. Ghost chickens. What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So, let's see. I don't know. What else to talk about?
I don't know what else to talk about.
I mean, normally we have like a whole sheet of stuff.
Yeah, but it's been a busy week, and it's been a busy day.
Yeah, it's been one hell of a week.
I've had to play nurse today.
Yes, you did.
Besides me going to my own doctor's office visits and stuff, I played nurse. I play dog chaser.
Dog chaser's fun.
No, it's not.
God knows what he's doing upstairs.
I'll tell you up front. I will tell you, he is laying at the top of them stairs, right there in that trayway, because that's where he likes to lay.
I don't know. Maybe. I can pull it up on the iPad here and see what he's doing, but I think, just like with Denise, her phone went dead. Well, I think my tablet went dead, too.
Oh, Lord.
So... But yeah, once again, this is our first time going live on YouTube. You've probably seen a lot of my other videos where it's from the studio, but I was just basically thanking all of our new subscribers. We do appreciate it. Without the subscribers, we wouldn't be where we are right now. Subscribers help make the channel grow, believe it or not. I mean, some people say it doesn't, but yes, it does. And people that watch the videos, I do appreciate that as well. That helps watch hours. So we do appreciate that. And, of course, if you look at all the videos, we have plenty of videos there, different variety for any type of subject, really. A lot of people can just jump on in there and watch. We've got podcasts. We have 4 seasons of our Fantastic Journey podcast on there. The first season and a half, I believe, is video, and then after that, it's all straight up audio. We've got haunted location walkthroughs. Most of the places that we've been to, we actually did a walkthrough inside, or we have, some interior pan filming inside the locations. And let's see what else we got. We've got behind the scenes footage. Pretty soon, I'm going to be releasing, I've got a lot of videos in storage. I mean, we've got 8 external hard drives that are like 10 terabytes each, and they're all loaded. I mean, we've done so much filming. We've already got 6 episodes for the new Paranormal Journey into the Unknown. We've got 2 2 episodes for Kentucky Haunts, and we have 3 episodes already for Abandoned Paranormal Road Trip. And Truth or Legends, we have 2 full seasons. So basically, that's a lot of videos coming out once they get out. We have our editors are working very hard on to get these episodes out. I believe the first one that will be coming out is going to be, let's see, Sweetwater Mansion is Alabama. And who else was with Alabama?
Was it Massachusetts?
Was it Texas?
Was it Texas or Massachusetts? I can't remember.
I think it's Texas.
Texas.
Massachusetts and Texas will be an episode that's coming out. And I'm currently working on Massachusetts and Michigan. I got the M&M.
Yeah.
So, and we've been to a lot of places. Truth or Legend has taken us all over the United States. Originally, it's 28 teams in 20 states. Well, we've currently done, let's see, we've done 6.
We've done 12. We've
done 12 teams.
We've done 12 teams in 8 states.
There you go. I'm glad you remember that. Yeah, we've already gone through 12 teams, and we've already got the other ones partially scheduled. But due to COVID, you know, that thing just put a damper on a lot of things.
Well, it put a damper not on us filming, but also a damper on our teams getting their stuff done, too.
That's true.
So.
That's true.
So we've put any more filming done for Truth and Legends we're not going to do until next year.
Yeah.
That gives this whole year for our teams to work on stuff to get what they are wanting to get done for us before we go out and film with them.
Yeah, and also get my crew editing the shows and we can get them out. And, of course, they will be airing on Amazon, Fire TV, Roku TV, Apple TV, Google TV, and Paraflix. So be on the lookout for those. We've been doing a lot. I mean, believe it or not.
And then we go adventuring.
Yeah.
Or I go take him on adventure, and he goes, "Are we doing anything this weekend?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know. It depends on the weather. We have not been really doing anything much here lately because
been editing.
Well, not that. It's also 100 degrees outside, or 110, and I'm not dying for footage.
Yeah. We tried that the last time.
Oh God, it was awful. We all were sick the next day by the time we got back because we all got too hot.
We want to go into that hospital in Kentucky.
Yeah,
it was hot. Man.
You never know what's in your backyard.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of stuff out here in Kentucky. And she's been currently working on a book, short stories of haunted locations all throughout Kentucky that we are going to go ahead and investigate and film at. So there's a lot of them that are not well known.
No, they're not.
None of them.
And I've done intense research, and I've got a backstory, and along with the local legend. Some of it might be just a legend or a lore. Some of it might be actually validation or truth to it. I have went through the legend part of it and tried to figure out, okay, did this actually happen here? Or is this just a tall tale? And we've, went out and did a few things with it, but not a lot on the book.
Yeah.
And some of it is we're just doing some old school investigating. Just getting back to our roots and just going out and taking a camera and filming.
Yeah, none of dragging all the big stuff out.
No, and it's, we might bring maybe 1 or 2 pieces of equipment with us to actually investigate. Simple things like dowsing rods or the eddy, or basically sit there and ask questions and then go back and listen to what the footage that we filmed and to see if there's anything that comes through the footage. We've done, of course, we've done some of the IT devices on the software and stuff. We've done some of those, And I mean, we're fixing to crack out and feature each time we go out to film on our adventures, which our dog's giving us his opinion on all this. He goes, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna voice my opinion.
Yeah, he's telling us off. Hey, 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 hey. Yep. We are being cussed out by the dog.
Drake!
Shut up!
Hey! What are you doing?
Hey!
We have the gate up so he can't come in where we're at, and it's making him mad. But if we don't, he'll come in here and try to take the mic away from us, and he'll try to take the keyboards away from us.
Yeah, he's a little dangerous.
He's 100-pound, huge black lab with a little bit of Great Dane mixed in him, and he's basically think he's the rule of the roost.
Yeah, he think he's the man. She's laughing. So anyway, before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know if you're out and about during the rest of this year. Shut up! During the rest of this year, you can catch us at the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, and of course, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, August 19th through the 21st. That's going to be a really cool event. It benefits the Wounded Warrior Project. September 9th and 10th, we'll be at SoCon in Mattoon, Illinois. September 15th and 18th, we will be flying on out to Virginia City for PEX 2022, which is the Para Experience. And basically, we are going to be investigating practically almost every location in that town. So ticket holders actually get to investigate with us, and there's a whole bunch of other investigators that you can investigate with too. So that's going to be really cool. Hello, spectral researchers, spirit talkers, how's it going? And October 21st, 23rd, we will be at Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky. And I've already talked a lot about that. We're excited to be welcomed back to Scarefest for our 4th time. We're looking to make that a tradition. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. But we are really excited for going back to Gettysburg. We were there for the very first one. Were we there for the second one? Or was it the
third one? We didn't go to... We went the first one. We missed the second one. The third one. We went to the first one. We missed the second one. We went to the third one when they went to the hotel. Remember? They started that small place, and then they grew.
Okay.
And then we came back when they went to the big hotel, and then we missed...
Is that where they're at again?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we missed the 1 year right before COVID, then COVID.
Right.
And then that's when we're coming back.
Okay.
So this is our
third time.
Third
time in Gettysburg, yep. SoCon, well, gosh, we've been there. I think we've only missed the COVID years.
Yeah, we've only missed...
We've been there every year.
Yeah, we've been every year except for the COVID year, yeah.
SoCon is really cool. It's over at the Mattoon, Illinois, in the mall. So you're going to have a lot of vendors in there. You're going to have Mr. Hiya! He's going to be in there. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Yep, no doubt. Got a lot of conventions. We're going to be doing some more filming. Someone asked me, it's like, gosh, how do you keep filming when you have so much to be edited? Like, well, you think about it. I have all this stuff that I can choose from.
Yeah.
To get it edited.
And then also, we sometimes film just to put on our YouTube channel.
Well, now, yeah. Yeah.
So, because sometimes a lot of our adventuring stuff just goes on our YouTube to see what we've been up to, what we're doing. See how much craziness we get into. See if the GPS gets us lost in the middle of a cornfield.
God, I hope not.
No, we had that one journey, remember? And that's when we were going. I wish we could have filmed that one. That's when we was going to Arkansas.
I was asleep.
Yeah, you were in a sleep until you woke up and you were like, where in the world are we at?
Is that the one with the Indian in the middle of the road?
No, that's the one when we was going to, I was driving to Massachusetts and you wanted to go to Niagara Falls.
Okay, yeah.
And we had to go to Niagara Falls. And I'm by the way, I drive all the time, so. Yes, he does. He's like narcolepsy. He's like,
once I get in the car and
he's like a baby.
Moving around, I'm out.
Yeah, all he needs is his little sippy cup, his pillow, and his blanket. He happy.
Yep. That's it.
But anyway, no, between doing the Arkansas adventure, the Oklahoma adventure.
Oh, God, yeah.
And then having to do the New York adventure in Massachusetts. And you're trying to do all the back roads so you don't hit the tow roads. They put you on an excursion, and I'm driving up into the state of New York. I'm just leaving Niagara Falls, driving there throughout the whole night. And next thing you know, I'm driving down the highway, and you have these little roundabouts. And whoever designed roundabouts, I swear to God, y'all were just drunk one night and decided, ooh, let's put a circle here and make them go around it.
I saw a meme. It was the devil talking to God. And he's like, I haven't asked you for anything, but can you just let me do one thing? Just one thing. God goes, all right, fine. He's like, roundabouts.
Oh, my God. It's just awful. I hate roundabouts.
There's a lot of them in Indiana. You got a roundabout here. It goes to another roundabout. And that goes to another. Wait, no. Going to Covington, Georgia, there was a roundabout. And then you drive maybe a mile. There's another roundabout. You drive another mile. There's another roundabout. It's like, how many roundabouts do you freaking need?
Well, anyway, back to my New York story.
Yeah.
We're going down the middle of the road. This is like at 2, 3 o'clock in the middle of the night.
I was asleep.
Yes,
definitely.
he's over snoring logs. Anyway,
Sawing logs.
he was driving down the road. I was driving down the road, and the next thing you know, it just came out of nowhere, and I'm over here going, honey, what, honey, what? There's an Indian in the, He didn't wake up.
Nope.
There is a gigantic, and I don't know where it's at. I don't know what town it was in. But there is literally a roundabout with this big, huge, gigantic wooden structure of an Indian with a full headdress. And me tell you, when you're half tired and you're driving at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning in a matter of backwoods of New York, don't know where you're going because the GPS is telling you what to do. And you see a big, huge
Indian.
2-story Indian in the middle of the road.
I'm glad I missed that. Now, I will say that we almost hit a... Damn, I don't know what the hell it was. It looked like a dog, looked like a bear. It was brown. When I woke up, I saw it. She saw it. I was like, watch out. She kind of swerved. We almost hit it. And then all of a sudden I looked. It ran across the road, and then it got upright and walked. So I don't know. A skinwalker, chupacabra, I don't know. It was something, but we almost hit it.
Yeah, that was in Michigan.
Yeah, that was late, too. Late at night. It's weird. You see these things at like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. You see strange things on the road.
And it was in the middle of snow, too.
Yeah, it was snowing, too.
Because it don't snow this time of the year. No, it don't snow that time of the year unless I'm driving.
And we sure as hell ain't going back to Michigan during that time.
Oh, God.
For a... Well, how many hour drive was it supposed to be?
It was a 14-hour drive, and it ended up being about 17, 18 hours just to get home.
Driving 5 miles an hour.
We tell you, yeah.
And we even saw plow trucks in the ditch.
And I'm in a car, and I'm just moving around. I was like, okay, we'll get here sometime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm not going to be like these idiots. I drove like 5 or 10 miles an hour going down I-57. And then I was going to that I don't remember what the one highway is that leads you to Chicago.
No idea.
But we were hitting that Chicago highway coming down to 57, and then I was hitting 57 coming home, and literally, I did not see an actual road for me to drive on until I got like 3 hours from Chicago down Illinois.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Crazy. Denise said she got food poisoning from dog patch.
So
really?
Yeah, I was sick too, remember?
You got food poisoning too?
Yeah, remember? I was sick half the day in the freaking hotel, and then we went over there, and I was still sick and because I remember I took a nap in the truck.
It was a Mexican food.
I guess.
It was a Mexican restaurant we went to.
I don't know, but I don't do Mexican traveling anymore. That taught me. No.
Now, when we had that meeting for the movie, we had Mexican, and that was some good stuff.
Yeah, that was good, but it's, I watched what I ordered, though. I didn't order anything too spicy, too cheesy, too nothing.
Oh, you're talking about Paula.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I was like, she got sick?
No, I got sick. I had to lay there and take a nap in the truck because I was up all night sicker than a dog.
Yeah, it was that Mexican restaurant. Had to be. I'm not even sure what she had. Yeah, she was so sick. Yeah, she was.
I was dying.
I was sick before we got there because we were going around these curves, up and down curve, up and down curve. We pulled over, and I had to throw up.
Yeah, because we were on these little country roads.
Oh, my God.
The GPS says, turn right on blah, blah, blah. And it ended up being one-lane country roads out in the middle of a cornfield. That's the reason why I laughed about the GPS. The GPS, that one thing, you wake up and you're in the middle of a cornfield, go, where are we at?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it. I puked my guts out. I watered the plants at a gas station. And we stayed there till morning. I was going to sleep in the back of the truck, but it was loaded with crap, so that was going to happen. Oh, man, that was just horrible. Have you ever been to the road to Hana? That's exactly what that road was like going to Arkansas. Horrible way to meet someone. Yeah, no kidding. Hi, my name is... Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah. That's why whenever we drive anywhere, I take Dramamine. I got to. I get motion sickness so bad, it's unreal. That's probably another reason why I sleep. That way I don't get sick.
Yeah, like our long-haul U-Haul trip.
Oh, Jesus. 2 26-footers from Paducah to Claremont, California.
Claremont, California, all the way back to Paducah.
Yep, and then Claremont, California, back to Paducah.
Oh, my God.
2 26-foot U-Hauls. Oh, man. I'm so glad I don't have to relive that.
No.
That was a nightmare.
His mom was a hoarder.
Man.
Hoarder was an understatement.
Can't believe all that stuff that she saved. Good God almighty. Boxes and boxes and boxes of Avon books and magazines dating all the way back to like 1991.
Oh, honey, I found newspapers date all the way back to 1968. She kept every single thing she had.
I don't know why she kept newspapers. That is just so weird.
And used wrapping paper.
Oh,
and
no, it's not used. It's just wrapping paper.
Yeah, but it looked bad. It looked awful.
Yeah. So what do you think of the background? It's a green screen, really. No, I'm kidding. It's not. I had someone ask me that. They're like, oh, man, I want that background. Where do you get it at? Where do I download it? You don't? You guys need to get with me to be on one of the shows. Oh, we will. We will. Yeah. We're going to be starting up the podcast probably sometime soon. Yeah, I had someone go, I like your green screen background. Where can I get the background? I'm like, if it was a green screen background, could I do this? Like, you know, a lot of people are putting these fake backgrounds up behind them. Yeah, I couldn't believe someone had to ask me, like, is that a green screen? I like your background. Yeah, it's a 3D background. It's a hologram. I can touch everything on it. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking to go ahead and get our podcast back up again. I don't know if we'll be in the same room or not. Maybe one will be in one room and one will be in here, because we have another studio out that way.
Plus your 3D print and stuff.
Well, that's where Studio A is. Studio A is basically the 3D printer studio.
And unboxing.
Yeah, and unboxing. Yep.
Maybe a craft table.
Maybe.
Because I got some Halloween ideas. I might have to steal his table in the garage to do them on.
We have Paranormal Pride on Monday, then Paranormal Nation, Not So Normal. Paranormal Nation, Not So Normal. Okay. That a new one? I haven't heard of that one. I've heard of Paranormal Pride, because I did the banner for it, but I haven't heard the other one. I'm thinking that we used to do ours on Wednesday. We would probably change it to maybe Thursday, but it also depends on my schedule, because I'm going to school. I'm getting my bachelor's degree in digital cinematography at Full Sail University. So I've actually got classes that I'm attending.
Yeah, he just got his new class civil syllabus this week. He was like, he looked at things, you look at this crap. I said, welcome to college life, honey.
Yeah, my next course is Psychology of Play. Has nothing to do with plays. But when I saw the syllabus, I'm just like, oh, I'm going to die. I mean, this is what's really bizarre. This is my chronological course schedule for Full Sail University. First one is Creative Presentation. Ace that. Psychology of Play. History of Motion Picture Arts. English Composition. Introduction to Film and Video. Screenwriting Techniques. New Media Tools. Introduction to Post-Production. Project and Portfolio 1, Film and Video. Composition and Visual Design. Art History. Project and Portfolio 2, Film and Video. Professional Development Seminar, Digital Cinematography 1. Fundamentals of Production 1. Explain to me why college mathematics is part of this curriculum. I still don't get that. Fundamentals of Production 2. Project and Portfolio 3, Digital Cinematography. Professional Development Seminar, Digital Cinematography 2. Location Lighting, Fundamentals of Physical Science. Art Design and Location Shooting. Electronic Field Production. Project and Portfolio 4, Digital Cinematography. Directing. Advanced Post and Story Development. Film Criticism. Leadership and Organizational Behavior. Project and Portfolio 5, Digital Cinematography. Producing. Mobility and Data Management. Project and Portfolio 6, Digital Cinematography. Web Design. Popular Culture and Media. Project Portfolio 7, Digital Cinematography. And then Career Readiness. And then once I'm done with these 29 months, I actually get my BA in Digital Cinematography. I'm going to take probably a year break, and then I'm going back for my master's, which is going to be 12 months for film and production. I don't know, it depends. I might take 30 days off, like a couple months off, 6 months, and then start with my master's. But yeah. So that's something I'm looking to do. It's been around for a while. We are at the Care House. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. You have to send me like a link or something, and I'll check it out. I don't know why you're looking at the weather.
We got just got alert.
Well, it says 84 degrees clear. Hey, I didn't say that on there.
I just got alert from WPSD.
It says 84 degrees, 82. There it is right there. Paducah, Kentucky, 82. Doesn't say anything else. Doesn't say rain or nothing. Somebody's fibbing.
No.
Somebody's fibbing.
That's what I got.
Oh, my. What's the circle?
And it's amble instability.
What does that mean?
Bad.
Okay.
That means hold your butt and go.
Hold your butt and go, huh? Alrighty.
That might be the reason why the dog was griping a while ago, because he don't like storms.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because we're upstairs, we can't hear anything right now.
Yeah, nope.
Or we're downstairs, we can't hear anything right now. Plus, we have the headphones on, so we don't know exactly what's going on right at the moment.
He'd be all right. So anyway, go ahead and take a look at the videos that we currently have. We recently released the inside of the S.K. Pierce Mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts, an interior walkthrough, so you guys will enjoy that. I will be releasing the 3D Printer Studio Build Part 1 probably later this week, where you guys actually get to follow along with me as I gut the area and then build a 3D printer studio, shelves, printers, and all. And you also get to see some of the stuff that I printed, because I'll show you all that. One of our favorite videos is going to be coming out soon is when we went ahead and investigated Elvis Presley's first house. It's the Audubon house in Memphis, Tennessee. And our special guest that night was Curb Record recording artist Ronnie McDowell. So that's going to be an exciting episode. And, you know, we've got a bunch more other ones in here. We've got the walkthrough of the Haunted Hales Bar Dam. We've uploaded the Amacacola Falls, which is a waterfall that was used in
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries. Yep. Huge Vampire Diaries nut over here. But we've got a lot of videos that have been coming out. I mean, for the past, I want to say, month, we've probably rolled out, 15 videos maybe?
Oh, yeah.
15, 16 videos. And we still got more. We have a lot more videos coming. So, yeah, hang tight for that. We did a revamp of the Haunted St. Albans Sanatorium, which is the first episode of Paranormal Journey to the Unknown. It's a revamp. So you ought to check that out. Did a walkthrough from a prairie observatory from Douglas County, Illinois. Old haunted Old Marion Hospital in Marion, Kentucky. That place is pretty freaky.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there is a lot of stuff. We did the interior of the haunted Bouvier. Beauvoir. How do you say that?
Bouvier.
Huh?
It's the Bouvier.
It's a Bouvier?
It's a Bouvier.
Bouvier.
Yes.
Okay. Well, for dumb people like me, it's the Jefferson Davis house in Biloxi, Mississippi. So we've got exterior pans inside there. Beautifully done, because I can't believe I actually drug the jib inside. We're talking a 20-foot jib that I wound up knocking it down to at least 8 foot. And I'm using the jib inside this place. And you can see a lot of stuff is all roped off and really cool looking. But you can also check our first episode of Truth or Legends in Your Hometown. It's Season 1, Episode 1. It's currently on our YouTube channel. We've been racking in views on that bad boy. 1,876 so far. So, numbers don't lie. People are enjoying the show. But we are going to have a lot more stuff coming out. We spent... How long were we in Covington, Georgia? Like almost a week?
We came in on a Thursday and left on a Sunday.
Yeah. We spent a lot of time in Covington, Georgia.
And we're already making plans for next year.
Yeah.
Because I already found places that we didn't get to hit up.
Yeah. We went ahead and filmed a commercial I don't know if anybody in the chat room has watched Vampire Diaries or Legacies or the originals, but there is a restaurant there in the square called Mystic Grill. And you actually see that in all the shows. Well, we went there, we ate there, became good friends with the owner, and we shot a commercial there. So we will have this commercial coming out pretty soon. But we got a lot of stuff coming that geared towards Vampire Diaries and Legacies and the originals. So be on the lookout for that. I know the Vampire Diaries fans are going to just go ballistic. Let's see. What else we got on here? We got walkthroughs of the old Hartford City Jail. A walkthrough of the Queen Mary. We released a bunch of paranormal funnies. So there's just plenty of videos on our channel that basically would fit for anybody. I mean, I can't believe the inside of the S.K. Pierce Mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts already got 30 views, and I released it today at 1 o'clock, I believe, Central. So. But anyway, for the ones that just jumped on in, if you guys are interested in coming to, hang with us, meet us, we're going to be at the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, August 19th through the 21st. September 9th and 10th, we're going to be in Mattoon, Illinois at SilCon. September 15th through the 18th, we're going to be flying out to Virginia City, Nevada for PEX 2022, which is the Para Experience. And believe me, it's going to be an experience because you get to investigate the most haunted places in Virginia City. Basically, the entire town is haunted. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is haunted. But you've got all those locations that are there, and you get to investigate it with us. And it's not just going to be me and Paula. There's a bunch of investigators that are slated to be your guide during the investigations. October 21st and 23rd, we will be in Lexington, Kentucky at Scarefest. So you don't want to miss that. Robert Englund is the big guy. He's coming. So you get to get a picture with Freddy Krueger. You're going to see all these people wearing these gloves and stuff. Sign my blade. Well, that's what they do to Kane Hodder.
I know.
They show up with machetes, and they're like, hey, sign my machete.
Yep.
So. But anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. This is our first live on YouTube. There will be plenty more. Well, actually, there'll be many more. We just got to figure out exactly when we want to do them, because we are going to start our podcast back up, the Phantasmic Journey podcast. And if you'd like to be a guest on that show, go ahead and just leave a comment in the comments, either now in the chat or after you get done watching the video. You can just drop it in the comments, and we'll contact you and get you slated for the podcast. And if you're on Facebook, well, just go ahead and look for Gavin Kelly PGH. You can find me, or just look for ITSEG, which is In the Shadows Entertainment Group. So, anyway, it's like 9:18. We got a storm rolling on in, so we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And I hope you all had fun, and we will go ahead and do this again. So, everyone, have yourself a good night. Stay dry, stay safe, stay sane. Stay sane. That's awesome. Remember to like and subscribe.